Guess what, Holly? Today is a big day. Day we've been waiting on for like several weeks. What is happening, y'all? It's Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm, and y'all look. It feels like overall weather this morning. Man, y'all, it is in the low 70s this morning. The humidity is finally starting to drop. We got a constant breeze. I mean, it is, I don't know if it's full-time overall weather or not, but it's getting close to overall weather. I can tell you guys that. So today is a perfect day to start on the fencing for the new pastures over there by the new barn. And speaking of the new barn and the new pastures, if you saw our last video, you know little Topper hurt his foot. So let's go over there, check on Topper and Bootsy this morning, see how those guys are doing. And then we got to run to the farm store, grab our fencing, and let's see how far we can get today with the new pasture fencing. So y'all come on with me. Oh, before we get going, look who's over here with me this morning. Tuck, Tuck. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing, Tuck Tuck? Where you been? Where you been? Hey, Holly. Hey, girl. All right, now let's go. Before we head over there to the barn where Topper and Bootsy, I'm gonna grab them some loose minerals. All right, now let's go. Good morning, Bootsy. How are you and Top doing? Hey, buddy. What's going on, y'all? Got y'all's food, got y'all some loose minerals. We're gonna check your foot out, buddy, which looks like it's doing quite well back there the way you're standing on this fence. Yeah, sure does. All right, guys. All right, got you some minerals. Let's put the minerals, I gotta put the minerals on this side because where the fence is working. Got you some food. I'm gonna put your minerals right here. There you go. Here, Boots. Bootsy says she wants some minerals. She don't want the food this morning. There you go. All right. So let's look at Topper's foot this morning and see how he's doing. All right, Topper. It's a little sore still, but it looks like he's putting a little bit more weight on it than he normally, or he was the other day. So he's looking good in the way he was standing up there, greeting me and wanting some food this morning. I believe he's getting much, much better. So I got a feeling that we will be getting these guys back to their pastures unless we were to get all the fencing pulled today. I don't see that happening to you, buddy. I don't. Oh, me. Now, there was one thing that we saw several comments on, and it was that Topper's hooves were curled. Topper needed a hoof trim. Only thing I can figure is that you guys are seeing his hair over his foot. Oh, y'all, there's plenty of food. Y'all see his fur, or his hair right there? Because his hoof, you can see his back one right there. It's completely trimmed. We have a professional trimming service that comes by. We're on a schedule, and they had just recently been by here, but he's not gonna let me hold his foot up. But our hooves are trimmed. You can even see Bootsy. Now the Nigerian dwarf, their hair tends to come over the top of their hoof like that. But let me see. She don't want me to mess. I know y'all don't want me to mess with your feet. But our goat's hooves are not curled over. They have been cut. You can see the back one the best. Right there. The one that's injured. See, it's just perfectly done. All I can figure is people are seeing all this hair right here and not the hoof itself. because our hooves are just fine. All right, buddy. We're gonna get started on the fence today, and hopefully we can get a lot done. And I sure am glad you're feeling better. I sure am. Yep. There's a good picture of the hoof right there. See that? The hoof is perfect. Thank you, Top. Appreciate that, buddy. Now, me and Brooke got to get to work, and we hope you guys have a lovely day. And we may come by here and check on you guys again this evening, all right? All right, Boots. Keep him straight. Let's go load up in the truck, get the trailer, and head to the farm store and get the fencing. And we need to pick up some rebar too. We got to grab some rebar. That way we can tighten our tension wire. Well, I'll show you what I'm talking about. But anyways, we got to go to the town, pick up our rest of our supplies, and get started on this fence. And y'all, I cannot tell y'all how thankful I am that it is cooled off. Whew. All right, let's get going.
During a lightning storm, talking on the corded is another activity.
Dee Dee, you going?
Dee Dee says she's a hood ornament.
Goodness, Dee Dee. All right. She got to keep us straight. Let us know what we need to get.
Just be glad she's not driving.
Dee Dee, you can't drive?
I don't think she has a license. She hasn't reached 16 yet.
Oh, Dee Dee.
We don't think. She may.
They already got pumpkins out.
I was fixing to take Dee Dee's picture.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, she'd be pretty in the crowd a little bit.
How you doing? All right, so we are looking at fencing, and this is what we got right now. We have no issues with it. It's just like a typical universal field fence. It's a heavy duty gauge. It's made by Red Band. It's made by Red Brand, so it's got the heavy duty top wire. It's a good fence. All right, y'all, we strapped down, ready to go. Let's go get some rebar. Dee Dee, you got my spot. Am I supposed to ride in the back? Huh?
Yeah, somebody's got to hold the fence down.
Okay, I'll hold the fence down then. All right, Dee Dee, we are here to get the rebar. I think you can work that forklift and load it up for us.
She's looking around.
She's looking for an empty forklift, I believe. All right, rebar strapped down, fencing on. Whew. Let's get on back to the farm and see if we can get started today. Dee Dee, don't go to sleep on me now. I'm gonna need you to pull this fence. Don't go to sleep. She getting about like peaches.
The good thing is you don't need me either.
Well, first thing we gotta do is figure out what we want to pull first and get the H post set up. Then we can start pulling. Woohoo! Home sweet home. Let's get this fence building party started. You ready, Holly? Let's do it.
up this morning, waking up before it's getting 9. Kinda heavy on my shoulders, tracking down some moments back in time. I could swore that I was in it down.
Y'all look how the sun has warped this pole right here. Ain't that something? Look at that. Thing is crooked as a jaybird. I think I come off here and just cut it off. It won't look so bad. I hope Peaches don't see it and write me up for that. Don't you, Holly? I don't want to get in trouble by Peaches now. My gracious.
Oh my. Turns out that I just got a little bit south, just a little bit north of the Georgia line.
So I know there's some of y'all that are watching this, seeing how we're doing this, because y'all may do something similar to this. And this is the way we've done it. Now, we are no fencing experts whatsoever. All I did was watch a bunch of YouTube videos and read. And I think this fence building is like anything else when it comes to farming. You could ask 15 different farmers or ranchers how to do this, and you're probably going to get 14 different answers. There's just so many different ways to do this, but in the end, they all usually work. So the way this works is we got our H post right here. And first I'm gonna nail me a staple at the bottom of one post, and on the opposite end, I'm gonna nail a staple at the top of one post. And this is gonna hold my tension wire in place. And we're gonna put a tension wire in here. Now the tension wire keeps everything tight. But there's a trick to the tension wire, or an important detail that you need to know, is that the top part of your tension wire, because it's going to go at a diagonal, always goes towards the pull or the tension. So if my fence is being pulled this way, my top tension wire is going to go here. And that's because the way this setup is made, it keeps everything nice and straight and tight and from leaning over. So our tension wire is going to go this way, we're pulling this way. Now, on the end down yonder, it's going to be just the opposite. The tension wire is going to go this way, because once I cut that wire, it's going to try to pull back. So the tension wire is going towards the tension. That's just the way I remember it. That top wire is always going towards the tension. So whichever way the tension's going, that's where my top wire is going. And I'm just using, this is basically called tension wire. And this is what it's pretty much made for. And you're going to go around your H-post system twice. Then you're going to either tie the two wires together or two ends together, or you can use a U-clamp. A U-clamp works just as well. It may be easier for some of y'all to use the U-clamp. Once I get the U-clamp in there, I'm going to take a piece of rebar that's 2 foot long, and I'm going to twist that rebar in that tension wire right there, around and around and around till I get it pretty good and tight. Once I get it tight, I don't want it guitar string tight, because one more time and it's going to break on you. So you don't want it at the breaking point, but you do want it tight, and you'll get the feel of it. Once I do that, I'm going to let the pressure hold my rebar up against my top H post right here, or my horizontal post, and I'm going to put 2 staples in it. And that'll keep that from slipping out or something like that. And after I do that, this is ready to roll. You're ready to pull your wire. It's pretty simple. I say that, it is a little intimidating at first, but all in all, once you do about 4 of these, you'll be smooth sailing.
You want it to end up on the other side.
Right, that's what I'm doing. I got it. Ah, last one. We're done. You can actually see the sun is starting to set on us right there. And Brooke went on in to start making supper. And we did get a late start. I will say that. We got a really late start because we had to run to town, pick up our stuff, run a couple of errands, come on back, and just got a late start. But I am happy that we got all the H-posts in, we got our tension wires in. So now technically all we need to do is start pulling some fences. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Woo! Let's go check on Topper before we call it quits this evening. Well, y'all, we didn't get finished with the fence, but I want to say we're halfway finished with that side, or that one pasture, not that side. We got a lot more fencing to do, but maybe, Bootsy, this is not a scratching post, this is a camera. But it's a start, and it was a good start. A real good start, guys. And Topper, I think you're doing pretty good, buddy. I think you're doing real good with your foot. I sure do.
I wake up in the morning in this great blue state. Golden fingers caress my face.